Breaking news. The zoo never see this coming. Now they are crying. In fact, according to the information, they are demanding that Enugu state government, or rather governor, should refund them the money they paid to him to indict Simon Ekpa. You may ask, where is the evidence? My brother, if you keep on asking for evidence, then the Fulanis will keep on killing our people. But what I'm telling you is a verifiable information. The Simon Ekpa-led group, known as the United States of Biafra, has tackled the Nigerian government, claiming that it lacks the necessary jurisdiction and power to designate Biafra agitators as terrorist funders. What brings this message? What brings this message is that the Nigerian government, according to the news that have been flying around all these days, blocking, or rather saying that they have seized assets that belongs to Simon Ekpa and other Igbo, other people from Igbo origin. And the question still goes around to ask, where is the 400 names that have been given to them by United States of United Arab Emirates about those who are sponsoring terrorism? They have discarded that list. Then what about this recent revelation by Senator somebody Troy, if I'm not mistaken, from the House of Rep in the United States of America, who said that the Boko Haram are being funded by USAID. Since this announcement have been made, we are still waiting for the Nigerian government, who is being spearheaded by Bola Ahmed Tinubu, to come out and say, from our findings, look at who is receiving the money and look at how they have channeled the money. No, they didn't do it. All they need to do is just to make sure that they rubbish the Biafra movement and the Simon Ekpa, knowing fully well that ending of this month being March, Simon Ekpa will cease to be on the restriction of finance government. Believe it or leave it. So why are they crying now? They are crying with it. They never see Ngozi or Abeze. They never see it. If they see it, maybe they would have done something before time, but they didn't see it coming. And that was why you see they are unleashing every machinery they have through the other group to make sure that they bring Ngozi or Abeze down. Listen to me and listen to me very good, the Biafrans who are following, whoever you are following, but I want you to take this, or rather keep this at the back of your mind, that any fruit, any tree that have fruits, that is where you see children will gather and begin to use stone to cast on it to see if they can be able to get the fruit that come from that tree. So any fruit or any tree that refuses to bear fruit, according to my people, they said it will have to be cut down. That was a kind of language they are using for any woman who cannot bear children for her husband. So what am I saying in essence? The Nigerian government never seen Ngozi Abeze coming, and as it stands now, even their media house are confused. Let me also burst your bubble. This narrative that Ngozi Abeze are being recognized by Nigerian government because he is working for Nigerian government. The same people who are talking this thing, Sonai Parawa, Vam and Ogenkere and Eunice PB, are still the same people who work under Simon Ekpa, who have been on Nigerian news from the day one this guy came in place. That was why you see the so-called IPO video as Nigeria. They said, Nigerian government are quick to recognize Simon Ekpa because he is, in quote, working for Nigeria. In fact, they said why DSS is always mentioning Simon Ekpa is because Simon Ekpa is one of them. Simon Ekpa is their secret agent working, an undercover agent in the Biafra struggle. Have you seen it? Forgetting that these people, they are more faster and smarter than you. Once they notice any challenge, once they notice anybody who is going to stand as an Iroko tree to challenge them, they always very fast to know, because one, they don't go to church. Don't forget about those ones you see them in church making noise. They don't go to church. All these people, they hana about for 24 hours. They go for one spiritual house to the other, asking questions. So ordinary mere man will come out now and say, they too quick to recognize Ngozi Orabeze. So that is why Ngozi Orabeze is working for them. But Simon Ekpa, who have been on their mouth for 4 years, they say that petition against Simon Ekpa. So what happens? So does it mean that Simon Ekpa was working for them before, and at a point he fall out of favor? But his answer is zero, because they are quick to know who is a threat to them. They have seen Ogenkere. They have checked that man. They find out that only our chaff. And when they check Sona Barawa, they say no, this one dog eater. They check Vam, they say this one egg breaker. Even foreign egg breaker, because he's not breaking a Weibo. So when they check the threat mosquitoes, or rather the traitors, they find out that they are empty. But when they check Ngozi Orabeze, they say this woman, if you don't stop her, she's going to stop us. That's why they are crying. But let us read the news, because this one now is coming from their news, which is what they call it, Daily Post, Nigeria Daily Post, dailypost.ng. Go there, the news is domiciled there, and let me know what you think at the comment section. So please like, share, comment, and make sure you subscribe. Please, sorry if I don't talk too much. Dr. Ngozi Orabeze, known as the Deputy Prime Minister of the USB and Chief of Staff, disclosed this in a statement through her X account on Saturday. Her comment comes as the Nigerian government, through its Nigeria Sanction Committee, designated the group's leader, Simon Ekpa, and 16 others as terrorist financiers. However, Ngozi claimed that Nigerian authorities lack the morale and jurisdictions to designate Biafrans who engage in activism and liberation agitation as terrorists. She noted that Biafrans were not terrorists and will not succumb to intimidations. Through legislation passed by the USB cabinet in February 2025, a law was passed that bans any government, foreign or local, from tagging any Biafran that engages in activities to restore Biafra as a territory, Orabeze claimed. She added that it is laughable and a double standard of the Nigerian government headed by Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who currently supports and executes a policy that reintegrates non-terrorists into Nigerian and Biafran system, including the banking sectors, and is now designating Biafrans as terrorists. Orabeze accused the Nigerian government of misplaced priority and bias for designating Biafrans as terrorists while kidnapping, causing havoc on citizens through ransom collection and murder go scot-free. In fact, they call them repentant Bokos. The Nigerian governments are refused in most cases to publicly track and list these terrorists and kidnappers as terrorist financiers. The recent case of a local government chairman who was featured publicly begging for ransom to safeguard his life from terrorists is an example where the Nigerian state has not publicly identified or listed terrorists as financiers. This ploy to list innocent Biafrans as terrorist financiers is a tactic used by the Nigerian state, which has been indicated for several, or rather, who been indicted for several human rights violations, abuses, and killings to suppress Biafrans. Neither Prime Minister Simon Ekpa nor those innocent Biafrans listed by President Tinubu as terrorists, financiers, are terrorists, and we implore the public and any international group or country to disregard these false and negative allegations from the Nigerian state, she further stated. She urged those whose names were listed by Bola Ahmed Tinubu as terrorist financiers not to panic or fret. According to her, the USB will file human rights abuses charges against the Nigerian government at the appropriate court. We want to build a country where innocent citizens who fight for freedom and their nation are not tagged as terrorist financiers. The United States of Biafra will file the necessary documents with the right organizations on this intimidation, false accusation, and economic strangulations. The United States of Biafra Mission Office in Washington, D.C. will be inaugurated on May 30th, 2025. Part of the event will be a peace summit for Biafrans across the world and a commemoration of Biafra heroes and heroines, she claimed. Here are the comments that follows this message. So please pay your utmost attentive. Akpata Oyi said, I thought you are now a nation. Why saying so? Why can't you go back and run your government in Biafra land? Annual Fasabo. Okay. Look at them now. Yahweh reigns, so like I said, Agunwan Lioness of Biafra, God bless you. This very day I bless and I say, your voice shall be loud across the world, and world powers will hear you, and Biafra is certain. Ever have said a point of correction, the Simon Ekpa-led group that is against Simon Ekpa. Hey, which one be this? Biafra, my country, said Nigeria is a failed state. Owo Adek said, looking for moron, idiots, uneducated, and most useless human beings, just come to any Biafra comment section. Abi? Tony Eze said, Ndenzama. Stephen said, that is why zoo will always be a zoo. Drake, the most useless gutter junk media so far. Which one is Biafra group, Bikono? Ikewuro. That is, what do they call it? Daily Post Nigeria, Biafra group. So they said, laugh out loud. Sovereign state actually have power to designate terrorists and terror groups. And by your statement, restore, you also agree that your Biafra isn't a sovereign state. If you think otherwise, you can tell your Ngozi to visit her assumed territory so we can test her proclamation. When the time is right, she will come. Miriama Biafra said, Nigeria terrorist government is the most terrorist founders anybody can witness in the whole of the world. Mwachuku Davidi, the zoo, don't have law. Amy Don Biafra said, the whole world know Nigeria terrorist state as the chief founder, or rather chief founder of Boko Haram, that has been killing its citizens across Nigeria. Anyway, my wonderful people, now here we go take back break you, and I go hear my voice again when I come back. Like, share, comment, and make sure you keep subscribing for more interesting videos coming your way. My name still remain Ukulora One Nation, or you can call me Amandia Nezi. Now here we will give you on a final conversation every now and then. So have a nice day and have a nice weekend and a nice Sunday. Kachineke, Mezioku, Kemesiano, my people.